Proposition 50 narrowly slipped onto the November 2025 special election ballot and approved by a distracted electorate is the most dangerous power grab California Democrats have pulled off in a generation. It suspends the Independent Citizens Redistricting Commission that voters created in 2008 and reinforced in 2010, specifically to stop politicians from drawing their own districts. For the 2026, 2028, and 2030 elections, the Democrat supermajority in the legislature now has near total control over congressional lines with only the flimsiest guardrails. They can ignore compactness, split counties at will, and draw districts solely to maximize Democratic seats, and they will. The targets are obvious. The handful of Republican-held or competitive seats in the Central Valley, Inland Empire, and North State that survived the 2020s because the Independent Commission kept them reasonably fair are now marked for demolition. Districts represented by David Vallado, Mike Garcia, Young Kim, Michelle Steele, and Ken Calvert will be cracked into pieces or packed with coastal liberals until they flip blue. Early modeling from nonpartisan analysts shows Democrats could easily net 4 to 6 additional seats, pushing California's congressional delegation from its current 40 Democrats and 12 Republicans to something like 45 Democrats and 7 Republicans, maybe worse. This is not a temporary fix. It is a decade-long lock on power. By the time the Independent Commission theoretically regains control after the 2030 census, today's freshman Democratic incumbents will have enormous fundraising advantages, name recognition, and a permanent structural edge. California will have been transformed from a state with at least some competitive districts into a one-party congressional ATM that bankrolls the National Democratic Party while silencing conservative and moderate voices almost entirely. Worst of all, voters were sold this as a noble response to Republican gerrymandering in states like Texas and Florida. That was the bait. The switch was handing Sacramento the sharpest knife possible to finish the job they started years ago, making sure no Republican ever again wins a swing district in California. Proposition 50 did not defend democracy, it quietly buried it.